Gonna be doing the radiator and the hoses on this 1990 F150. First thing we're gonna do, gonna go ahead and look for the drain plug. Mine is on the passenger side. As you can see, while I'm replacing my radiator, it's cracked and draining. So there's the drain plug down there. Go ahead and get your pan ready. Make sure it can hold all the fluid. I got two of them just in case. And let's unscrew this drain cap right here. Unscrew. Oh. Actually tighten it back up. Just realized it's got a side port right there, which is actually better. I'm gonna go ahead and stick a hose on that because it opens up that side port and then you can drain from there. See if this works. I got a 3/8 hose fitting perfect right on there. Go ahead and open my port. Get this hose draining. Open this, get some more flow. And there we go, that's pretty good flow. Spill a little bit, I'll clean that up. Definitely makes it easier with that hose though. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get my radiator ready. Got a new cap to go with it. Compare it to my new one, my old one. Looks like it's got pretty much exactly the same, even the drain port, so looking good. Came with new fittings. Yeah, and most new ones don't even come with a new cap, so that's why I bought one anyway. All right, gave me a bunch. Mine seems to be fully drained. Yeah, I didn't have too much because it was leaking anyway, so. Close that drain back up. And now since it's fully drained, I'm gonna fill it up with some hose water just to flush it. All right, it's full. Go ahead and close the cap. Go ahead and turn it on. And I'm gonna set my heater on so it cycles all the way through. Shut her off. And I'm gonna go ahead and drain this stuff now. Open that hose valve back up. Let's make sure it's not too hot for you on this part. Mine should be fine. I'm just draining it until it becomes pretty much clear water. Or cycling it through each time. So I'll probably fill it up again with some hose water, run it a little more, drain it again. Yeah, it's running clear now, so just open that other valve too all the way, I don't care. It's not like it's doing anything on this truck. Any damage? Nice and clear. As you can see, man, it's pretty deteriorated inside that system, all these little sediments and shit. But, you know. So I'm changing out all the hoses. Now I gotta go run, get some distilled water, and I'll be back. All right, got the distilled water. And we're doing this because the hose water contains minerals, so you're gonna wanna flush out a final flush with distilled water through your system because this does not contain minerals. Yep. So I might do one or two with this. call it good, and change the hoses in the radiator. Alright, it only took like 1 gallon for me. Clearly extra. Didn't want to run short though. So let's start off by taking off this air intake. Popped right out. Now the radiator is connected right here to the fan. So I got 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and it's the fan cover. And what do you know? Old car, different size bolts for all of them. So, yep. 8mm, 12mm with a nut. Looks like it's just those 2 top bolts for the fan cover. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove the hose so we can get the cover out first. Loose, shimmy it off. Good to go. Yay, just water. Let's get the cover off now. Got some room. And slid it off enough, I think, to get the radiator out. Now to the lower radiator hose. Bottom driver side for me. Alright, that's loosened. Let's see if I can pull it off from the top. There it goes. Oh, a little coolant left in there. You know what? Might not have gotten hot enough for the thermostat to even open, but man, these hoses are so old and degraded on the inside here. So, you know, I'm just trying to do a little bit of a flush, but gets removing these transmission lines. Might as well pop this off too from the coolant reservoir. Okay, this will probably drain too. Hey, right in the pot, right in the pan. And it seems classic. 5/8 for that, and 1/2 inch for this. So you're gonna start by loosening the 1/2 inch one right here. Let's get it all the way off. Top one off, let's do the bottom. There we go, pop the bottom one off. Now to remove the radiator bolts. What do you know? Another different size. I got an 11mm on this one. Or 10mm, I mean. Classic. Seems like that's it. It's just the 2 bolts. Let's see if we can pull it out. One hand. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, pulling it out. So just pulled it right out. 2 bolts on top. Let's get it around the fan. Boom. Old one right here. Still got the drain hose on it. Seems like I had some spacers in here. I'm honestly gonna clean all this area out because I don't like the random rust and corrosion. I'll probably wire brush it down, paint a lot of these spots, get the rust off. Now since the radiator's out, I got room to remove the fan cover. Here we go. New upper radiator hose right there. As you can tell, it's a replacement. New lower radiator hose as well. There we go. Goes like that. Lower radiator hose. Full removal of the hose. It's connected to the water pump, as you can see. All loosened up. Time to pull it. Just like removing the top ones. Pull it right off. Oh, still got the hose running. Bottom hose off. Going for the top hose. Right there. Alright, top one's loose. I'm gonna try to dunk the hose down low, see if we can get any more fluid out. Looks like we got most of it out, so let's go ahead and pull off this part after it's loosened. Top hose pulled off. You don't have to, but I'm gonna run red. Go ahead and remove the belt. 16 millimeter on the tensioner pulley right here. Go ahead and lift it up, pop the belts off. Remove my hoses from right here. They go to the heater core. I'm gonna replace those with 5/8 hose. That's what mine is. I already replaced these ones when I replaced my throttle body, so I'm not gonna do these. Slide the hoses off. And this is why I'm replacing the hoses. Clearly degraded. Oh, look at that one, huh? Wow. Now we're moving over here for the heater core area. Let's get the fan cover in here, because you won't have room if you put the radiator first. Sit it like this. Now slide your radiator in right on the rubbers. Sitting in good. Tighten down your lower and upper hose onto the radiator. Cooler lines are tight. Bottom hose tight. Top hose tight. Let's get the fan on, or fan cover. Alright, tightened in pretty well. Everything is good. Make sure your fan isn't touching the cover. You can hand spin it just a little bit, you know, make sure. Mine's good. Also, it's good actually when you reinstall a new radiator, because they could have like manufacturer oils and things inside there just to keep it from rusting or whatever. So I go ahead, do another distilled water flush. I'm gonna let it run for a while, you know, 5, maybe even 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna wait a little bit, drain it out, see if anything comes out, and yeah. Fill it up with distilled water and go ahead and start it up. Check for leaks. Checking for leaks. One of my trans lines was fucking leaking, but I got it not leaking. Looks good. Burping the system here. Making sure there's no air bubbles. Waiting for the thermostat to open. You can tell once the upper radiator hose gets hot, the thermostat opens up. Just be careful. And you can push on the hose, squeeze on it once it opens up. Help push some air bubbles out. You'll see it right here. You can see the bubbles come out. And just keep doing that, topping it off until you got no more bubbles. And then you're good to go. If it helped you out the video, go ahead and like it, and we'll be having more repairs. Thanks.
What's that? What's that about?